morning. It is Friday. Happy Friday.
We're
I'm
ready.
Daphne Gray.
And I'm Brittany Weir, and we're excited to bring you some of these top stories of the day.
Yep.
And a lot of our stories, they have to do with what's going on this weekend. It's
Yes.
a graduation time
Yes.
for a lot of local schools, so congratulations to any graduates. And as always, if you have anybody you want to give a shout out to, put that in our comment section below. We'd love to congratulate them on this big success. But first, we want to start you off with a teaser, a cool ride. Take a look at this. A new roller coaster opening in Dollywood. We take you to the ride later in the sprint. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. This one's pretty cool.
Because we're actually going to be on the ride. So you guys just wait for it. It's coming. But also, we want to get to this. Like she mentioned, graduation. Got to give huge shout outs to all of our babies out there that's about to walk that stage. Walk that stage. Woo! Yeah, so we want to say congratulations to other graduating seniors today. Students will walk across the stage at Liberty University tonight at 7 p.m. Franklin Graham is actually going to be there, and he's the son of Billy Graham. He'll be the keynote speaker.
And Virginia Western Community College is also holding commencement tonight. That's at 6:30. More than 550 degrees are expected to be handed out. So congratulations to all of them. And then, of course, we can't forget about a Virginia Tech's graduation that is happening. It's actually, it started this week. It goes into the weekend. They've got multiple, because, there's so many students there. But we want to tell you about one special graduate. I got the chance to meet her. She is just, she's a pip. She's a lot of fun, but she is getting the recognition as one of the oldest Virginia Tech graduates to get a bachelor's degree. So first she was a student, and then a researcher, then a professor, and then she went back to student. So she can't get enough of education. Well, this is Kay Castagnoni, and she has a wealth of knowledge and memories, earning her, like I said, the distinguished title of oldest individual to earn a bachelor's degree in music, summa cum laude, and with honors. So she is very impressive. At Virginia Tech, she is 85 and a half years old, and she began taking classes in 2007. She's always wanted to get back into music, and this was her chance to do so. So she has been taking 1 or 2 classes a semester, like music theory and harmony, loves playing the piano, as you can see right there. But like every other student, she's definitely faced her challenges.
Oh, the one I thought I was always going to fail was we had to sing. We had to sing. We had to get a piece of music put in front of us and read it off vocally. And I thought, I will never pass this test.
And with that hard work, though, and her great support system, she overcame. Well, that support system, as you can guess, is her family, especially her husband. Well, he drives her to class every single day. So love seeing that, love meeting them. Castagnoni says that she is stunned with the recognition that she's receiving for just pursuing her passion of learning and music. And she is set to graduate on Saturday. And then after graduation, well, she's not stopping. She plans to take up a minor in Italian. So busy woman there. Nothing slowing her down. If you guys want to check out her full story, it is available for you on our website, but definitely an honor to meet her and be able to sit down and have a conversation with her.
I love that. I love stories like this because, again, it just shows you how inspiring it is. And it blows my mind that, you have so many people like, I can't wait to graduate so I can be done with school.
Yeah.
And then people like her who are just like, I'm going to keep pushing myself. And I think that that's something that we should all lead our lives with.
Exactly. She's like, yeah, I'm graduating, but I want to keep learning. I want to see what else I can do. Why not?
Yeah, you said she was real spunky. So tell me,
she was so spunky.
You said she was singing to you, right?
Oh yeah, she was singing to me. Oh gosh.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
So we're both shorter. She's 5 foot. I'm 5'2", and so she was singing to me a song that was like 5'2", eyes of blue, my something my grandma actually used to sing to me.
Oh my goodness.
So it was very sweet, and so we kind of had that connection. Also, she's Italian, I'm Italian, so we got along just fine.
Yeah, she's a spirit person.
Oh, I love her. Inspiration right there.
Please check out that story. It is freaking epic. Up next, check this out. We got to give some more shout outs to our scholarship winners. So, WSLS introduced a scholarship for 2 college-bound high school seniors, and yesterday we told you about Michael Jorgensen from James River as the first recipient. Second recipient is from Glenver High School. Her name is Kennerly Nichols, and she's turned personal hurdles into a platform for doing good. Kennerly has learned to live with Tourette's and is a multi-sport athlete. She's earned state titles with Highlanders in soccer and track and field. She's also a wrestler. Her coach stressed that she is very selfless, constantly thinking of others, especially being there for her little sister or her sister who has special needs. Kinley is headed to Seton Hall School of Communications with interest in digital media production. So again, watching these two students has been very cool to see how not only hard they work in whatever they're passionate about, but just hard at being a good human being, you know, helping other people.
That's so important. And we know our own John Apichello, he is on his way right now to the schools to award some of those scholarships.
Yes.
So that'll be a good morning for them. And like you said, showing all that hard work pays off. Alrighty, so now we want to get to a story out of the Star City here. The Roanoke City Sheriff's Office is raising money for Special Olympics Virginia with 2 unique fundraisers. It's happening this weekend.
Deputies will be taking tips as celebrity waiters inside Red Robin, or Red Robin.
Yum.
There you go, off View Boulevard from noon to 3 Saturday. Meanwhile, outside the restaurant, those who donate to the cause will get a pledge card that they can place on a cruiser. Any amount is accepted, and the goal is to completely cover the squad car.
Oh, I love this idea.
I think they can do it.
They're going to do a great job. Well, donations will help cover the cost of programs for Special Olympic athletes. I mean, why not? Go go out to lunch, get yourself a good meal at Red Robin, also get back to a good cause. And like they said, these sheriff's department, they're going to be your waiters, so that will be a good time. If I was around this weekend, we'd go get lunch. But I'm going to go surprise Mama. So
yeah, then that's going to be a good deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, go and help them cover that car. We think they can make it happen. And if you need more details on it, obviously go to our website at WSLS.com. So yesterday was beautiful weather.
Yes.
Day before yesterday was beautiful weather.
Been
But
a great week.
we got some little changes going up.
I'm not ready for that.
Yeah.
But I guess Chris Michaels is ready for it. He's got you guys all covered for your weekend forecast for any of those plans you might have.
Hey guys, we made it to Friday, and so far feeling good this morning. We'll be back in the 70s and 80s, isolated showers and storms. Mother's Day weekend, upper 70s, lower 80s each day, a little on the humid side. Most of our storms happen late Saturday morning into the afternoon, though a few isolated downpours will continue after that. Have a great Mother's Day weekend. I'll see you guys next week on The Sprint.
All right, Chris, thank you so much. Now we get to a story that is honestly one of my favorite stories that I've ever covered. You guys know I do the Deep Blue Ridge, where I look into our community and see certain things that people are doing, but look deeper inside that person as far as, you know, who they are and how can they relate to the community. Well, this particular guy, his name is Andrew Reams. He is elevating autism one lift at a time. Now, get this. That's his mission. He himself has autism as well, but he is fascinated with elevators. He collects elevator parts. He's been doing this since the 90s. But growing up with autism was definitely a challenge for him, especially in the 80s. He was telling me he just opened up about it. Obviously, he had to deal with some bullying. He said that as a child, they didn't know exactly what autism was. So they kept on prescribing him things for ADHD, OCD. They kept sending, just pumping him up with all of these medications that made his situation worse, to the point where at age 14, he was sent to a psychiatric ward for children because he couldn't function. Eventually, in the 90s, they did correctly prescribe him or just diagnose him with autism, and because of which, he started lining up. He started being able to function, doing things that nobody, they didn't believe that he could do. And get this, his passion for elevators ended up being the reason why he is a very successful YouTuber. He has over 100,000 followers on YouTube. And he's obsessed with trains as well. That's actually his little name online, and he works for Norfolk Southern as a locomotive engineer. But either way, his journey, he's working to elevate any child out there who has gone through what he's been through, and just trying to make sure that they too are inspired. And he had this to say to any community out there that is dealing with some type of struggle.
I like to use the word unique instead of disability. Embrace who you are, love yourself, don't ever put yourself down, don't let anyone put you down, because you are beautiful just the way you are.
You are beautiful the way you are. He said it perfectly. So if you guys want to see his story a little bit more, get a deeper dive, I have a thorough article that I wrote up for him. It's on our website at WSLS.com.
Yeah, I love this story. I love seeing how much he collects and how you said he turns a storage unit into like a museum for everybody to come see. And the fact that he's so popular on YouTube as well. So we love seeing that success. But let us know if you guys have ever heard of him, seen
Yes.
his YouTube videos, or gone maybe visited this museum, because that's pretty unique.
It is. It's very cool. And when I went in there, you would see it's elevator parts from like the 19th century that he's collected, and he films these videos and he sends them out, and they get so popular because there are other people. Because he was speaking about how in the autistic community they get fixated on certain things that is a very high sensory thing, which is why elevators. It deals with sight, buttons, motion, you name it. So you'll see all that in his story online at WSLS.com. But it was a very solid guide.
All right, thank you for sharing that. Now we want to move on to a story about a mom and her daughters.
Yes.
They are doing
Do you
something
think this
pretty
dynamic
spectacular.
of
Take
what
a
you
look at
guys
this.
have
It's likely
sets you
never
apart
been done
from
before. Well,
the
Dr.
rest,
Janet
and in what
Gerson is an
way?
OBGYN
Well, it's
in
certainly
Miami.
unique.
And no,
I
you're
think
not
it
seeing
makes for a happy
double vision
workplace,
there.
and
They're
that only
actually,
translates
triplet
into the
vision.
work that you
Yeah, that's
provide,
right.
and hopefully happier patients.
That's
This
because
is also
these
how we grew
three
up,
young
treating
doctors
people the
are
way that
Dr.
you want to be
Gerson's
treated.
identical triplet daughters,
So
all
that
OBGYNs
extends to
now
our
working
patients
together
too.
in the same medical practice.
Do you think this dynamic of what you guys have sets you apart from the rest, and in what way?
Well, it's certainly unique. I think it makes for a happy workplace, and that only translates into the work that you provide, and hopefully happier patients. This is also how we grew up, treating people the way that you want to be treated. So that extends to our patients too.
Yeah, so that's a very solid story right there. And it's always cool to see how awesome it is that, this family can get together, work together, and they're triplets. So that's rare.
I love that. Look at that. That family business, and also, a very important part of the medical field. So we love seeing that. All right, and now for that story that we teased earlier in the sprint. If you like roller coasters, you're going to want to listen up, because I know, me too. I'm going to get on the front. Let's go. Dollywood's newest and longest roller coaster ever is about to open to the public.
That's right. President of the American Coaster Enthusiasts, Elizabeth Ringas, and Dollywood PR Director Wes Ramey joined us live from Big Bear Mountain in Pigeon Forge yesterday. Just check out this experience they went on.
We're about to hit 48 again, up to 66 feet in the air. Highest point, great view of the Smokies from here.
And it's all built into the hills of Tennessee, so you're really experiencing the terrain. And that's one of the things that it really enhances the feeling of speed, because you're so close to the ground.
Such a fun way to do an interview there. Well, they say it's a family-friendly ride. Some kids as young as 4 years old can ride that roller coaster. It opens today. Again, I think you said this morning. Just impressed
That was very
that they
impressive.
could talk and form a sentence while riding a roller coaster, because I would try. I would do my absolute best, but that's difficult, because you're like, okay, where am I going? What's going on? Am I scared? And what am I talking
Yes,
about?
I will let you know, like the secret that I do that helps me deal with the big, huge drops. The louder you scream, the less you feel it.
That's true.
So I go hard in the pace, so I just buzz it out, and next thing you know, I don't feel anything, and then I'm just preparing,
Some loud
anticipating
screams
anything.
too, so I can imagine what that's like.
I do have a loud mouth, but yeah, no, that works. But I wouldn't be able to talk the way they were just fluently. You could tell that they had to have
They had to
written it like
practice. I think they
multiple
practiced.
times.
They probably practiced. Steven, would you ride that roller coaster?
Yeah, sure. I do it once.
Yeah,
Are you a roller coaster person or no?
Not anymore. I used to be, but I don't have the stomach
Well,
for it anymore.
no.
Anything that goes in circles, I can't do it anymore.
Well, the best part about that is that kids young as 4 can go, so you can bring all your
Bring your
babies.
kids.
Yeah,
Yay.
just fly off or something.
Well, either way, it was a good deal. I want to know what you guys think. Are y'all a roller coaster people? And if you are, would you give this a shot? So, right now, let's get to our girl, Jazzy Jazz, in the building. Let me pull her up. I should have my life together. Hold
It's
on.
okay.
Where
It's
is
fine.
it? There we go.
It's Friday.
There we go. Hey, Jazz, I got you. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. How you doing?
I am good. Would you ride that roller coaster?
Oh, definitely 100%.
You a roller coaster fan?
Yes, I love roller coasters. It's just the thrill of it that really gets me. I'm a big fan.
I'm with you, girl.
I hear that.
Pass up a challenge.
I hear that. Speaking of going up and down, how do you feel about the autistic story that I did? I think Mr. Andrew Reams is awesome.
Yeah, I thought he was absolutely incredible, and I admire his love for himself and his ability to just embrace who he is and not be ashamed of who he is. I feel like a lot of people can really take away from that, because a lot of people are scared to be themselves, So I think he had an awesome story to tell. I think he did a great job of telling it too.
Awesome,
Yes, he
Jazz.
did.
So tell us, also we got a graduation this weekend, and we got the oldest graduate from Virginia Tech, right?
Yes, 85 years old.
How do you think about her?
Yeah, she's incredible. It really shows you that you're never too old to go after your dreams. You know, and it's never too late to go after your dreams either. So definitely yet another story where a lot of people can learn from and just really apply to their own lives.
So we've had some good stories on this Friday.
Yes. So tell us, please give us a good story. I want to know, do we have any comments today?
Yeah, we got a comment from Thomas Walters.
Oh, we do?
Yeah,
Thomas! Okay.
Roller coaster.
One more time. What does it say?
His name is Thomas Walters, and he said the roller coaster looks great.
Thank you, Mr. Walter. Look, as you guys can see, we're not used to having comments, so whenever we get them,
we're very excited, and we do agree. That roller coaster does look great, so thank you for chiming in on whether you would ride it or not. We're very happy. This is a good Friday.
It is. And Jazz, you said we also had a comment that squeezed in yesterday.
Yeah, we had a comment from yesterday morning, and she said that from our story about the little cat being stuck in the floorboards, and she said that she was happy to see it have such a happy ending.
Yes.
Crazy story. So yeah, it's really good, you guys. Please join the conversation. As you see, we are super excited to have y'all join the conversation and just chat with us.
Yes.
Amen, Jazz.
We love it. If you want to make our morning and make us smile, write a comment in. We love it. So
Exactly.
Thank you.
I have a question for Jazz. I commented and she hasn't shared my comment.
Oh, Steven said he commented and you didn't share his comment. What did his comment say?
It was a while ago, but it was like, she was like, "Oh, I saw your comment," and then didn't say anything.
Well, we are family. Jazz, you're going to be good about getting our comments. We're going to just slide them in, and more comments, the better. More of a conversation, right?
Absolutely.
All right, girlie. Well, thank you so much. You have a blessed Friday. First of all, are you doing anything special for Mother's Day?
Yeah, we're actually taking my mother out of town. So we're taking her to the beach this weekend.
Ooh.
It should be really fun.
Ooh, enjoy that.
Well, that's going to be awesome, girl, and we wish you the best. And tell, Mama Odie, we said, Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much.
All right, girlie. Have a good one.
All right, you too. Bye.
All right. My cup is full, man.
I know,
That
me
one
too.
comment, let's just shut the show down now. We're done.
No, we got to get to these headlines next. So first, we want to tell you guys what's coming up in our later shows. So coming up on 10 News at noon, the fight for justice continues in that Lynchburg story we've been following to try and find whoever is responsible for the death of 6-year-old Kingston Campbell. And now there is a reward involved. Those details later. But again, this is a story we will continue to follow and keep you guys updated on.
Plus, we have the New River Valley leaders recognize tourism is the second largest economic driver in the Commonwealth. How many billions they say people spent in 2021? That's coming up as well.
And we're learning new details on a threat that put Liberty High School on lockdown arrest warrants. The lockdown was this week. The arrest warrants show the 18-year-old Bryce Sneed, who played football and was weeks away from graduating, is facing those felony charges. Those details on how the police, figured out who it was and what charges he is facing, all coming up again later in our noon newscast today and in the later shows. But we do want to end with just a little Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Everyone who is a mom is not an easy job. That is one of the hardest jobs you'll ever do. So we hope you have a great weekend and hope you celebrate.
I do want to know, Stephen, you, being married and all that good stuff, are you guys doing anything special for Mother's Day?
Nope.
No?
Nothing?
No. The magic is gone.
Stephen,
Stephen,
you should just get flowers or candy or something for her.
We'll do brunch or something.
Okay, that's
good,
nice.
good.
The whole ordeal.
Oh, no, but
I think the kids want to do breakfast in bed, but
Oh, that'll be...
nobody likes that.
Stephen.
But that's so sweet.
It would be sweet.
Oh, they want to show their mom they love them.
My mom, she actually visited last weekend, and we did our Mother's Day deal. I surprised her with balloons and stuff, but she always know that I love her to death, and I know you're doing something special with your
we're
mom.
going to brunch on Sunday, and it's my sister-in-law's first ever Mother's Day because she had baby back in December, so first one, so we kind of want to make it a big special one for her as well. So it'll be a good weekend.
Well, we want to know, again, if you guys see this show, whether it's on Sunday or later on, we want to know what your plans are. We want to do some shout-outs for you guys, but either way, like she said, Happy Mother's Day, and thanks for joining us this morning on The Morning Sprint.